Hi, this is for the 2015 Palmyra graduates. I had promised you a while back that I'd be at your graduation, and we are getting ready to embark on our fifth move, so I can't be there for you, but I did want to give you a gift of sorts. Um, I really wanted to think outside the box. I talked to one of you, and wanted to do this outlandish thing for you guys, but I decided that wasn't my personality, and I wanted to stick to what was me. And so I'm going to read a book that I read to you in 8th grade, and then just challenge you. So, Oh, the Places You Can Go by Dr. Seuss. Congratulations. Today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know, and you are the guy who will decide where to go. You'll look up and down streets, look them over with care. About some you will say, I don't choose to go there. With your head full of brains, your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go down any not-so-good street. And you may not find any you'll want to go down. In that case, of course, you'll head straight out of town. It's opener there in the wide, open air. Out there, things can happen, and frequently they do, to people as brainy and footsie as you. And when things start to happen, don't worry, don't stew. Just go right along. You'll start happening too. Oh, the places you'll go. You won't lag behind, because you'll have the speed. You'll pass the whole gang. You'll soon take the lead. Wherever you fly, you'll be the best of the best. Wherever you go, you will top all the rest. Except when you don't, because sometimes you won't. I'm sorry to say so, but sadly, it's true that bang-ups and hang-ups, they can happen to you. You can get all hung up in a prickly perch, and your gang will fly on. You'll be left in a lurch. You'll come down from the lurch with an unpleasant bump, and the chances are then that you'll be in a slump. And when you're in a slump, you're not in for much fun. Unslumping yourself is not easily done. You will come to a place where the streets are not marked, some windows are lighted, but mostly they're dark. A place you can sprain both your elbow and chin. Do you dare to stay out? Do you dare to go in? How much can you lose? How much can you win? And if you go in, should you turn left or right and 3/4, or maybe not quite, or go around the back and sneak in from behind? Simple it's not, I'm afraid you will find. For a mind maker upper to make up his mind. You can get so confused that you'll start to race down long wiggled roads at breaknecking pace, and grind on for miles across weirdish wild space, headed, I fear, toward a most useless place, the waiting place. For people just waiting. Waiting for a train to go, or a bus to come, or a plane to go, or the mail to come, or the rain to go, or the phone to ring, or the snow to snow, or waiting around for a yes or a no, or waiting for their hair to grow. Everyone is just waiting. Waiting for the fish to bite, or waiting for the wind to fly a kite, or waiting around for a Friday night, or waiting perhaps for their Uncle Jake, or a pot to boil, or a bread to break, or a string of pearls, or a pair of pants, or a wig with curls, or just another chance. Everyone is just waiting. No, that's not for you. Somehow you'll escape all that waiting and staying. You'll find the bright places where boom bands are playing. With banner flip flapping, once more you'll ride high, ready for anything under the sky. Ready because you're that kind of guy. Oh, the places you'll go, there's fun to be done. There are points to be scored. There are games to be won. And the magical things that you can do with that ball will make you the winningest winner of all. Fame. You'll be famous. Famous as famous can be, with the whole wide world watching you win on TV. I'm afraid that sometimes you'll play lonely games too, games you can't win because, well, you're playing against you. All alone, whether you like it or you don't. Alone will be something, you'll be quite a lot. And when you're alone, there's a good chance you'll meet things that scare you right out of your pants. There are some down the road between hither and yon that can scare you so much you won't want to go on. But on you will go, though the weather be foul. On you will go, though your enemies will prowl. On you will go, though the hack-and-crack howls. Onward up many a frightening creek, though your arms may get sore and your sneakers may leak. On and on you will hike, and I know you'll hike far, and face up to your problems, whatever they are. You'll get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get mixed up with many strange birds as you go. So be sure when you step with great care and great tact. And remember that life is just a great balancing act. Just never forget to be dexterous and deft, and never mix up your right foot with your left. And will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98 3/4% guaranteed. Kid, you'll move mountains. So I wanted to read this to you. I guess my advice for you as you're getting ready to graduate is realize that you don't write your life. You don't write your life story. You were created with a purpose, a beautiful, beautiful purpose, and that God has written your story. And it doesn't always pan out the way we want it to or we foresee it, but it's always best. in the end. I think some of you are starting to realize that. You're starting to have unexpected things happen, and there's some of the most amazing blessings that you've ever experienced. So walk forward. Be very careful with the choices that you make. Sometimes you can't change those choices once you've made them. And embrace life completely. Don't give up. Don't listen to people that tell you you can't do it. Use that to motivate you to move on, to conquer everything, and be transparent. Reach out to people. Really get to know people. That's something I have learned in my life. That's probably the biggest lesson I have learned is to be transparent and develop deep relationships, not a bunch of surface level relationships. Um, so that's my challenge. I never thought I would have moved 5 times back and forth across the country. I never thought I would go back and forth from teaching to not teaching to being around college students all the time. But I wouldn't change it for the world. And that's my prayer for you. So good luck. Congratulations. I'm so incredibly proud of you guys. And I can't wait to see what happens in the next 10 years.